Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Professionals Unplugged. I'm your host Utkarsh Shukla and let me introduce you to my guest Christina. Christina, thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you, Utkarsh. Thanks for having me in.
It's really great to know you and I found you via Dr. Nudrat. So I have already interviewed her. She's a dentist and Christina is also a dentist. So let's know more about her. So Christina, can you please introduce yourself to our audience, like who you are, what work you do, how you define Christina?
Okay. I'm Dr. Christina. I'm a specialist orthodontist and I treat malalignment of teeth, malalignment within the jaws and within the teeth as well. So if people have crowding or spacing or some smile issues, they come to me. That's basically about orthodontics. Um, so if you want to know about Dr. Christina, let's go to the childhood days of Dr. Christina, and I'll walk you through my whole story. Um, I had a very privileged upbringing. I was that good girl any parent could dream of. I was very kind. I was patient. I used to share my toys, and I was good at academics too.
Okay.
I
Just to stop
remember
you,
my,
where was this part happening? Like which part of the world?
I was brought up in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Until the age of 10, I was brought up in Abu Dhabi. Okay. And I was good at academics back then. My dad used to call me a star. That was such a proud thing for me. Until 10, life was good, amazing. Okay. And then there was a situation that we had to come back to India to continue my education. I would say that that is the beginning of my end. Okay,
Okay.
I could not get adapted with the Indian friends or Indian culture. My friends, they used to just um, swallow whole pages or whole lessons, word to word, sentence to sentence, not leaving anything, and they just vomited it onto the papers. This got them good marks, very good marks. But I could not do that. That Indian type of rote learning was not for me, Like even in my mother tongue is Tamil. Even if you give me a sentence in Tamil to memorize that, it was extremely difficult for me. Okay, so till grade 12, I was just a mediocre student, and I just survived in the class. Uh, Almost like kind of very invisible. Um, Invisible in the sense, not that Harry Potter invisible. I was one of those backbenchers.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I was extremely traumatized by my math teacher
Okay.
who used to call me a below average student. We had three categories in our class: the brilliant student, the average student, and the below average student. I was always in the below average category. At that point of time, it was too much for me also to expect an MBBS seat. So I had to repeat my 12th grade again.
Okay.
I should mention this. Every time I fall down, I get blessed with a roaring success.
Yeah.
God is always there with me. The next time when I gave my 12th exam, I got through my Comet K exam, and then I got an admission in one of Karnataka's best college for dentistry. It was in Davangere, and there my career started as a dentist. 5 years in Davangere was fun. We got to enjoy all the benne dosa, butter dosa. You must be knowing that butter dosa, and then friends. Davangere is a hub of colleges where you get to meet students from all parts of India. So it was fun, and then I got married. Then I entered into orthodontics, and now I'm an orthodontist. Uh, I've stepped up my ladder, and since 2013, I started my career. It's been a decade since I'm practicing orthodontics. Initial days of my career was little exhausting and exciting, both together. I was working under an maxillofacial surgeon. That is when I got to see handle extremely different difficult cases like patients with cleft lip and palate, patients with extremely small upper jaw or lower jaw, or patients who has undergone a road traffic accident, fully deformed faces. We had to reconstruct the whole face as such. It was a satisfying journey, and now here in Dubai, it's been 3 years. Every day, it is a whole new strategy for me, whole new world. Everything, every day I have to learn the new market, learn many things, and it's a new thing for me.
I think that's a really a great and a long story you have shared. So you told us
Thank
that you have done 12 time, two times, right?
you.
So
Yes,
did you failed on the first time or you scored low marks? That's why you did it
I
again.
I scored low marks.
So you decided to do it again. I think that takes a lot of guts, especially in India, to do the intermediate again, right? So what was the mindset at that time? Like, do you have any aim? That's why you did it again, or
Yeah, I had a mindset that I wanted to get into MBBS, or I wanted to be a doctor somehow, and therefore I repeated my 12th grade again.
yeah. So you know it from the very beginning that you want to get into the medical field.
No, that was all my father's upbringing.
Okay.
Right from childhood, I idolized my father a lot.
Hmm.
So he taught me like there is no better profession than being a doctor. You get respected. You get to change people's life. That's what he's taught me. So I want to be that person who changes people's life.
That's really great to know. And it's really great to idolize your father in order to be more successful and to know the
Absolutely.
right rituals, right? You have mentioned you have been into orthodontist, right? So if you can just let us know like how it is different from being a dentist or as a
Okay.
layman terms for like normal people. I didn't get much like how is it different from that part?
Sure, sure. Orthodontics is that branch of dentistry which focuses on aligning your teeth, and uh, it gets you a good smile, and it allows you to get a good set of teeth at the back also, so that you chew your food better. So why orthodontics is important is if you chew your food properly, you get a good digestion. And if your digestion is good, you have a better energy and you can succeed in all aspects of life. So I, I know that dentistry and orthodontics are life-changing things.
And do you think people, especially in the Asia, are not too much open towards dentistry or going to the dentist as they are much compared to going to doctor? Because I remember I visited dentist only once or twice in my life. So, what's your
Uh,
thought on this?
Yes, I agree with you. Like people in Asia are always towards like only if they get an extreme pain, they step into a dentist's office. Whereas the Western people, once in 6 months, they get to visit a dentist, they get their checkup done, they know what is going on with their teeth. Whereas at the end stage, are we Asians, we come to the dentist only at the end stage where we need to either extract or do a root canal treatment.
So, what are the reasons do you think behind it? And is this the reason why most of the doctors, especially dentists, are moving out of India? It's a
Moving
very
out
straight
of
question, right? But do you think, because I met many dentists and they say the opportunities in India are far less as compared to Western countries or even in the Middle East, there are a lot of opportunities, right? Do you think this can be a reason?
You are absolutely wrong in this aspect.
Okay.
Maybe dentistry in the western part is good, you get good pay. But when you come to India or Middle East, it is almost the same.
Okay.
There is not much difference. And awareness in people, when it comes to awareness, people in Dubai are more aware, but they look for cheaper options, or they look for insurance to pay. It's like that. And in India, they're not aware of what is going on at all.
Yeah, I think the proper education is missing if
Yes,
try
in
to
terms of,
summarize it.
yeah, India.
Right. So if I ask you about the challenges that you face in your day-to-day life, as you just told me, like you need to deal with different patients and with different scenarios as well, right? So if I
Yes.
ask like what were the biggest challenges that you have faced till now, what they will be?
Okay, I don't think there's much challenges. There was much challenges in my previous thing. Now the challenge, and number one challenge in dentistry is dentists are paid really low. Okay, since Dubai is a competitive industry, dentists have started working for commissions. Working for a commission means it's an unpredictable income. Uh, though we are driven by passion, we need something on the table. We need to bring something, feed our kids. We need to pay our bills. There's nothing on the table when it comes to financial aspect. Then number two, I would say uh, you need to bring more patients, or you need to bring more business to the dental clinic. How? It's all through via social media. So dentists, instead of sharpening our skills, we are more focused on shooting reels, editing reels, posting reels, boosting reels. We are stuck in this hamster wheel of life, doing all of it all by ourselves. And the number three challenge is awareness, creating awareness. Like if you get a patients here in the Middle East, they don't mind spending on expensive shoes or bags, but we need to really sit down and educate them. Habibi, if you fixed your teeth, you get to chew better. Or Habibi, if you fixed your teeth, you get to smile better. And your smile is the best jewelry you can ever wear. So this is the kind of education we need to insist on people here in the Middle East.
And also in India as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, my next question was going to around this same part as well for the social media. I think you have already covered it because I see now a lot of dentists and doctors are being active on social media. And I think the reason you just told us because to increase the awareness among the people to make sure that it is important for you. Don't go only at the end or this for the root canal treatment, right?
Yes,
Alignment and
exactly.
other things are also important. And I think it helps in boosting the confidence as well if you have straight teeth so or have a better smile, right? So these things are pretty much not necessary. As you say, it's just like a jewelry that you are wearing. So quite a good
Yeah,
example.
exactly.
Yeah. So if I ask you about your aim right now, how you will define it, because you have just told us like your aim at the very beginning of your career was to being a dentist. Now you have already obtained it, right? So what's next for Christina?
What's next for Christina? Uh, as Ratan Tata said, I want to be that person who makes a difference in someone's life. If through an orthodontic treatment, if someone gets married, or if someone gets a job, or if someone has a change in career, or if someone gets goes to the next level of their life, that is extremely satisfying for me. And I I've already told that I idolize my father, so I want to make a big name in the field of orthodontics. That's pretty much it.
That's great to know. And just a last question on the same. Do you think there is a difference on working in India and working in Dubai, or like how difficult it was to get a setup in Dubai being as a dentist because moving to a different country, or since you already been to Abu Dhabi, was it easy for you? So do you find any challenges while working from there?
So moving to Dubai is easy. You just need to go through an exam, and but finding a job in Dubai is the most difficult thing. Uh, last year when I was attending interviews, people used to offer a 50% commission. And now drastically it has changed down to 40% and 30% commission. Doctors get only 30% and the owners keep 70% for themselves. Nothing to curse them. They also have their own expenses regarding they need to pay a lot to the Dubai Health Authority. They need to pay for the social media this marketing, and they also have their set of expenses. But apart from that, dentistry in Dubai and India is almost the same. I would say it is almost the same. Nothing fancy. Maybe the place over here, the place is fancy, but you don't get to enjoy that Indian lifestyle or your month. Yeah, like you get to enjoy things with your family more in India, but
Yeah.
it's not that here.
If I ask you for your advice to a young generations or to a general audience, what it will be?
Advice to, yeah, I'll categorize it in three ways. First, advice to orthodontists. See, dear orthodontists, like if at all you're taking up a case, it means that you're signing up your name on the patient's face. So use your energy and use your knowledge in a proper way, appropriately. Do the best for your patients. And yeah, if you for the now for advice for the general dentists, okay, um, patient's comfort is the most important thing in case of dentistry. Dentistry is all about trust. It's a trust-based business. So make your patients feel comfortable. Be a good human and keep updating yourself, keep learning new things, invest in good technologies, and uh, make the patient comfortable and be caring towards the patient. If you're unsure of some procedures, please call a specialist or call someone for help. Don't try to do it all by yourself and spoil the whole scenario. Build a good team around you so that you can get a good support system. Yeah, dentistry is all about trust. So keep up the trust with the patient. And number three would be the advice to general public. Uh, Start flossing your teeth at a younger age, and at least like once a day, you should be flossing your teeth. When you be choosy and select your food wisely. A drink or food should be optimal, like don't damage your enamel or don't damage your health. And don't get into habits like smoking or vaping or tobacco. It's all not good for your health and not good for your teeth as well. And children who are into sports, please do wear your night guards or wear your retainers so that it saves a lot of money in terms of pain and expenses too. You don't have to go through the pain again. And finally, be proactive in when it comes to dentistry. Uh, Even if you get the slightest amount of sensitivity, go report to a dentist. Don't keep on postponing it and come to the dentist at the end the moment. That's it.
That's really helpful for all of us, Christina. So thank you so much for your insights, and I hope you had a great time here. And I hope it will
Absolutely.
bring a lot of what you say awareness to the general audience as well, like when to consider dentist and why is it important to know that you are paying an amount to a dentist, right? So I hope everyone is clear, and if anyone has any queries, feel free to comment out on the section. We will be happy to reach out to Christina again for the queries. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you had a great time here.
Thank you, Utkarsh, for your program, and I really appreciate you and the way you're calling out professionals from different parts of the world and different career and inspiring each other. I really appreciate the way you're doing your work.
Thank you
Keep
so
up
much.
your good work.
Thank you.